We are in the convention center, Jammu, where J&K Forest Department has organized a very good event on forests for livelihood. So you see the local people who has come from the mountains of Bilawar Forest Division, and they are on job to have the eco-friendly cups and plates made out of the leaves of Bahunia Vahlai. This is the way they stitch the leaves of Bahunia Vahlai. And here you see the bamboo product. Another skillful person who is undergoing in preparation of a kind of basket. Here you see leaves of Phoenax sylvestris, wild date palm, and he is making some kind of brooms. Another product from forest is Eulaliopsis vinata, locally called as babia. So these are the ropes made out of this grass. And again, this is a skillful job being performed by, what is the name? Sukhbir Singh. Kulveer Singh. Okay, very good. Again, we see there are a few more people who have come from Bani, and they are also adding value to the bamboo. And here you see this is the different kinds of plant material. This unique plant you see, this is kafal or box bay berry, Myrica esculenta, and its use is very rich in antioxidants and good for health. Another plant which is called barya or vach, this is Acorus calamus. Here you see the toothed tree which is called Xanthoxylum ormatum. This is used in toothbrushes, and its seeds are also eaten and made into chutney. So we are able to see, is it a fir? Burmi is a Texas cantata, previously called as Texas Wallichiana, and it's the source of Taxol, Pacilli taxol. But its bark is also used for tea. And then we have another plant from the mountains. This is the rock splitter, which is called as Virginia ciliata, locally called as Katkotar and Sapdotar. Very important plant, the Himalayan rose tree, Rhododendron arboreum. Its petals are edible. We have more than 110 species in Himalayas, but mostly they are in northeast, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. So only rhododendron whose petals can be eaten and made into sherbets and tea. And this is a rhododendron arboreum, locally called as Borans in Hindi belt of Himachal Pradesh. This is called Hardul in a Rajouri Punch area. And in Bilawar Hills it is called a Chew. And this particular flower is very sensitive to climate change. And the climatic change studies, how they are affecting the flowering in the angiosperms, that has been carried out by experimenting on this flowering. Earlier usual time of flowering is March, but now it has started blooming even in January. And this particular plant has been searched by the National Institute of Biotechnology in New Delhi, and they have come up with the report that its phytochemicals are useful even in the treatment of corona, COVID-19. So that is the latest breakthrough, and this flower may prove a very good in the treatment of coronavirus in days to come. Then we can see the various bamboo products. They are adding value, and ultimately this will lead to the livelihoods. How they will have the livelihoods with the use of the forest grasses, the bamboos, flowers, fruits, seeds, leaves, rhizomes. That way, this particular plant you see is Tyond, Tailti, Guch. And this particular plant is called Kulmansh in Kashmiri language, because its flowers yield honey, help the apiary. So this Viburnum grandiflorum, this is a very prominent shrub of the coniferous forests. But this particular plant, you see, this is Sarcococa salegna, also called a Dune or Sangli. And this is, I think, a very good collection. This is all the collection from the Forest Division Bilawar, and Basoli. Basoli. Is it only Basoli or Bilawar also? Only Basoli. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. Wonderful. We are visiting the stall put by the J&K Forest Research Institute, and they have focused on food from forests. So a very unique preparation made out of the flowers of brancut. Brancut, which is called Justicia adhatoda, and in Sanskrit it is called as Vasa or also as Singhasya. And this particular plant, under the name, Sanskrit name is Atarushika adusa, local name, Dogri name, brancut. And these flowers, they are very useful in bronchitis, asthma, and they are also brewed for tea, herbal tea. But here they have added the petals of rose and leaves of etc., locally called as etc., otherwise Borhavia diffusa or Punarnava. And all these three ingredients put in the preparation. What do you call this?
Ban Gulkand.
It is a Adusa Gulkand, you can say, and it is good for health. Then they have also put some pickles. One is Dehu, Artocarpus lacucha. Another is Swanjana, a root, that is Moringa oleifera. Another is Zemicand, Amorphophallus peonifolius. And his third pickle, Dioscorea bilophila. And another is Lasuda, which is Cardia mixa. And here you see the berries of Garna. They are Carissa opaca. They are also made into chutneys. This is the wild palak, jungly palak, locally called as tandalak. You can show me the preparation made out of the leaves from the Romax dentatus. These are pakodas. And here you see we have the Shivratri tomorrow. And this is the eagle marmelas. And its fruits are also used in making the health drinks. And this is a medicinal anti-diabetic, good for dysentery. And this particular plant is associated with Lord Shiva. So tomorrow we have Shivratri, and this eagle marmelas or wood apple, stone apple will be offered to Lord Shiva. Another plant which is used in Chavanprash is Pyroria tuberosa, locally called as Vidyarthi. So they also have collected this plant from the wild forest, and they are showing us how to add value to these resources. Another Jimikand pakoda. Have you prepared Jimikand pakoda? Show me. So this is Jimikand, means Amorphophallus peonifolius, and these pakodas are developed out of Jimikand. Another pakoda is made out of mulberry leaf. So this is another stall from the South Circle Forest Department, Bijbihara. And here you see some of the medicinal plants. They have a chohor, for example, Angelica glauca. Another is Virginia ciliata, Jacmehayat. Then you have Sasuria costus, which is put, and Calbute, Prunella vulgaris. And then Podophyllum, Hexandrum, which is called Bangun or Vankakdi. And another plant is Patris, Aconatum heterophyllum. You see this particular plant is catmint, which is called Nepeta cataria. And there is a Kahazavan, which is also known by the name Ratan Jot. Here you see the Kongdi making. And here they are using the branches of Indigofera heterantha and the twigs of Paraschiopsis jacquemontiana, locally called as Pohu. So this particular plant, Salix viminalis, that is also used for basketry, bicker below basketry. And this is the, I think, made out of the forest products. And this particular plant you see, this is basically Paraschiopsis jacquemontiana. And here you see some of the Bamsoot, Sidonia oblonga. This is a dried one, and this is Kahazaman. So various plant stands exhibited, and not only plants but their products also. Jurunia dulimia, that is a dhuppa, and this is a pam chalan. You can bring, show me this pam chalan. Show me. This is a Dioscorea. You put it in your hand now. Later. Another very useful and valuable stall put up by the Agroastrology division of the J&K Forest Department. You can see the Acacia catechu seeds. This is Albizia lebec seed, and this is the Trifolium pratense, red clover seed. Here you have the Dhamman seed, Crivia optiva. It is Lolium temulatum uban seed. It is another plant which is Singui sorbia officinalis. It is a Baheda. And here you have the Kachanar seed, Bahunia variegata. Here you have the Babool seed. It is Panicum mexicum, another grass whose seeds are displayed here. This is Sanchrus ciliaris. And another grass seed, you see here Ceteria sphazilaria. Another is Panicetum purpureum. Another is the Brachyria decumbens. Likewise, they have even showcased the Coloris guyana, Symbopogon, and Vetiveria jejaniides, locally called punning grass. Its roots are aromatic. They are used to brew the drink, and locally it is called a khaskhas also. And this is the falsa, and this is the morus